Well, as you guys are sitting at home watching this video right now, there's probably what's going on there? There's probably two questions running through your mind right now. One being, Bailey, why are you dressed in full camo, sipping a cup of coffee at 1:30 in the morning? Valid question. Two being, are you a drug dealer? Why do you drive so many different vehicles? Which I would say, again, valid question with a reasonable answer. So, first off, I'm not a drug dealer. My truck is smashed and it's in the shop right now getting fixed up. And number two, as you guys will come to find out watching this channel, all of us here at Adirondack Bucks and Beyond, we tend to be a little sporadic at times. And that's what's happening right now. Cori asked me 2 days ago, he had to go down and get some mounts that he had done down in New Jersey from 2 bucks he shot down there a while back. And he called me yesterday and he's like, well, why don't we just go hunting while we're down there? And I said, why the hell not? So that's what we're doing. Did somebody oversleep? Just a little bit.
It's just like, ooh, I need to look up because I might have just spooked something there. And when I'm like,
had to stop and get a little bit of fuel on the way here.
If I take 2 steps,
juicing up.
okay, I really
gonna go shoot a doe, get her done.
So like, okay, feeling pretty confident here. So we end up getting.
We're working on a nickname for Roy. It might just be IV.
Well, I think pretty much everybody at the HP already calls him Curl. Yeah. Other than Zach. Zach has curly hair.
What is up, guys? We have made it to Jersey, about 2.5, 3-hour drive. And today we are going to be doing a little urban hunting, a little out of our realm. We've done it before. We used to hunt down in Jersey quite a bit. But we figured we'd take advantage of the early season, and Cori having to come get his mounts down here from 2 years ago. And we figured we'd do a little hunting, so that's what we're doing today. We're about to head into the woods here. We've seen a bunch of deer running around. Crazy, they're all over the place, so we'll see what today brings. We saw a real nice buck not far from here, so hopefully we get doe down this morning and see what happens from there. On the ground here, not talking to the camera, not too much cover, but we're kind of working with what we have. The mosquitoes are horrible down here. I mean, like the worst mosquitoes I've ever experienced in my life, so we'll see how this goes. Never in my life have I had to leave somewhere because we were getting bitten so bad. Oh my god. Because we were getting bitten so bad by mosquitoes. My face is all jacked up. Cori's face is all jacked up. We are moving out of there. Okay, well that was not a good start to the morning. Cori and I just got assaulted by mosquitoes. Bad. Like my eyes all swollen. It's not the start we were planning for, but we went and got Thermacell and some bug spray, and we're definitely not going back to that spot because that was horrible. So we're gonna look on the map here and find the next spot, so we'll keep you guys updated. Well, I'm sure there's more where that came from. They would have walked right to us this morning. man. Oh, that would have been a nice buck. That is disgusting. Oh my god, that reeks. Bone gold. Found in our travels, baby. Alright guys, so that's like the 4th or 5th deer we've came across today. Unfortunately, EHD is taking a toll on a lot of the deer down here in Jersey, and that's the second real nice buck that we found dead, unfortunately. Oh man, not good. Not good, but that's what happens when populations get out of control, especially down here in urban areas like this. You get a lot of dead deer, so. Well, that's deer number 6, taken from EHD down here in New Jersey. It's getting bad, guys. That's three nice bucks that we found dead. It's a shame. Alright guys, we're heading in for our afternoon sit here. We kind of came up with a game plan and see how it goes, but we're heading in right now. We've got a good wind. Mosquitoes are still horrible, but we're gonna tough it out. We got thermosol and some bug spray, so we'll see how it goes. Hmm? It's just him. He's just standing. It's the buck we saw this morning. It's the buck we saw this morning. Standing there looking around. I don't think he can see us really. She's still standing there. Alright guys, that's gonna conclude our day here in Jersey. We got our butts whooped many different ways. The mosquitoes tore us up. We have bites everywhere from those things. We couldn't do anything to keep them off of us. It was literally crazy. I've never experienced mosquitoes like that in my life. Got some cool film of that buck. That was a pretty nice buck. That was the one we saw earlier in the morning when he was sitting out in this field right here. Bunch of does running around, couldn't really get any shots at him. I mean, really, we came down here to get Corey's mounts, and we decided to just go hunting on a whim. So I mean, that's how it goes when you have just a day to hunt and work some kinks out first time out for the season. So all in all, it was a fun day. We're gonna go get some dinner and probably a beer or two and head back north. So what's up guys, you guys all good back there? Make sure you buckle up for the ride home now. Yeah, he's a giant. Big 6. That's a humongous. What is up guys? I hope you guys enjoyed that video. It was a little wild and all over the place, but it was on a whim trip. We had a lot of fun doing it. We almost got a doe. We came like 20 yards within a doe. I mean, there was like 30 deer in that pocket, but there was a buck about 30 yards away. You guys saw I got some good film of him. So it was just a fun trip, and we're ready for New York to be open now. We got our feet underneath us. So what I really wanted to end this video on is I want to talk to you guys a little bit about what we experienced down there with the EHD. Now we found 3 really nice bucks dead, which was a shame. 2 does, and 2 of those does were dead in areas where we had drove in the morning, and we came back later in the afternoon and they were there dead from EHD. So it's really taking a toll on Jersey. It's only going to get worse in the areas that it's affecting right now, unfortunately, and it's moving. It's in a lot of states across the country. I think they just had a case of it either in Rensselaer or Albany County. I can't remember. So it could be coming up this way. So it's definitely something to learn about and be familiar with. So I wrote down some notes here. I want to share them with you guys. So EHD is episodic hemorrhagic disease. This does not affect humans. It affects deer mainly. It's caused by biting midges or gnats. And what happens is you either get like a really dry summer or a dry area where there's a good population of deer in there, a large population of deer mostly. And these deer tend to congregate towards these holes, like I said, especially when it's dry, because there's not many watering holes when it's dry out. And these bugs reproduce in these holes, and these deer come and the bugs attack them, give them the disease, it affects them. If you don't know what it looks like when these deer are affected, they're super lethargic, confused, they have no fear of human, and they look like zombie deer. It looks like the apocalypse of deer. It's crazy. It's a crazy disease. 90% of the deer that do get this disease end up dying. Fortunately, it's not passed from deer to deer. It is just the bugs. It's from the bugs. It's not from deer to deer. So that's the good thing. If you kill a deer with EHD, they say that if a dead giveaway of EHD is the hooves. They're either cracked or have big indentations in them. So I mean, if you suspect you killed one with EHD, I would probably contact your local law enforcement or local NCON officer. But what else do we got here? Deer, I don't know if I said this or not yet, but deer can survive this disease and create immunity to it, which is kind of fascinating. Seeing as the great majority of them die, so I wonder what it would take to beat this. I think that's all I got wrote down. Yeah, it's super interesting, concerning, really, especially just seeing that happen down there, man. It's crazy. I can't imagine what it's probably going to be like in the upcoming months before it cools off. Because when it cools off, that's the other thing I meant to mention here. When it cools off, The disease is like doesn't happen anymore because these bugs can't reproduce in that water and whatnot. So it's really just during warm, dry summers. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else I could add here. Yeah, the other thing is the smell. I've smelled a lot of dead animals that have been sitting there for a while, and these deer with this EHD, for some reason to me, had such a distinct smell. I don't know what it was about it. I don't know if that's actually a thing that goes along with the EHD, is the smell of it. But there's just hundreds of thousands of maggots on it, and the smell. When we were walking through the woods, we knew there was more deer dead than just the three bucks we found in the woods dead, because you can just smell them immediately. So we were walking by dead deer, and until we got to the point where we're not even gonna go looking anymore. And we didn't even walk a mile in these areas. So it's definitely concerning. Unfortunately, it's probably Mother Nature's way of getting the herd back in check, especially in Jersey, because their herd is just so rampant down there. I mean, that's why they have such long hunting seasons and they get to kill so many deer down there, is because their herd is just out of control. Unfortunately, I guess this is probably going to be a way that kind of puts that herd back into check a little bit. I think that's all I got. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope I informed you a little more on EHD, something to look out for. That's it. Like and subscribe to this video. We'll be coming out with some more videos here soon. Hopefully we'll be killing bucks in under 2 weeks.